come and make eyes at me down at the old bull and bush. Da-da-da-da, come, drink some port wine with me down at the old bull and bush. Hear the little German band, da-da-da-da-da, just let me hold your hand, dear. Do, come and have a drink or two down at the old bull and bush, bush. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then like my dreams they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding, I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Everybody knows the next one. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Let's all go down the Strand, have a banana. Let's all go down the Strand. I'll be leader, you can march behind. Come with me and see what we can find. Let's all go down the Strand, have a banana. Oh, what a happy band. That's the place of fun and noise, all amongst the girls and boys. And let's all go down the Strand. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London. One more time. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Big finish! Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, and there they are standing in a row. Big one, small one, some.
Hello there gang, how's it going? It's the final render here, coming at you with another live stream. We're going to have a fun one today. We're going to carry on our whiskey distillery build that we started the day before yesterday, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Let's get some tunes going up in here, alrighty. So something you'll probably notice, by the way, new camera. We're going back to the old DSLR setup. I found a way to make it work a bit easier with streams, which basically meant buying a very long cable in order to connect it through that computer back there, all the way to over there. So, can you all hear me and stuff like that? It's been a bit of a rush start so far, like my computer actually crashed just a few moments before starting actually. We're talking like 6 minutes left. So I've only just managed to get things back online. Hopefully everything is good. Everything is fine on the Western Front. Not that we're in the West or anything. Well, we are technically, you know, in terms of the global stage and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, how are we all doing? Are we all doing okay? Oh, something else also new which has happened is that I swapped back to the old software. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last stream we were working with some newer software, and it was supposed to be better. It was supposed to be better on the computer, better picture quality, but it just wasn't. You know, I actually rewatched some of the stream when we went into a queen fight, and the frame rate was just terrible. Utterly unwatchable. So I'm very, very sorry about that. And we have gone back to the older software now, which should hopefully be a bit better. Well, I hope so. Anyway, but as I said, I'm kind of juggling with 5 or 6 different things right here. So, Nicole Starkey says, audio and video is perfect. Fantastic. It's good to know that things are working. Why don't we go to the old big picture here? Okay, so let's get ready to go then. Let's load up into 76. Loading. And Sergeant Goliath says, what time is it in England? It is 9 PM in England. In fact, it is like 3 past 9. which is going to be a pretty darn exciting to see how long we can stream for. We're going to have a good fun one today, as I said. Already. So I hope you like the new camera setup and stuff like that. And I've always had the ability to use my DSLR for streams, but it's just been a huge nightmare because I've had to have the camera really close to me and stuff, and that's no good. But now I've got this, like, no joke, 7-meter long cable. I can have it in a position to where I can use my good prime lens, which is obviously stuck at a fixed focal point, but has the nicest picture quality. So I think it's worked out well in the end. Okay, let me just make sure I've got everything working here. I wasn't able to actually go and get the amino chat out. No, but anyways, it's all right. We're all here. Okay. Sean Ferguson says, we don't care about quality. Of course you don't. That's why you're here, watching Final Render. Got him. What else have we got? We have also got Sergeant Goliath saying it is 4 in the morning in Kansas. Wow. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. And I just realized I've got onto the incorrect character. We are actually on the melee build character, unfortunately, which is where I'll be spending most of my time. Doing very, very well, this melee build character. Actually, very, very well indeed. With my Power Fist, as you guys know, on this build, with the new Nuka DLC, I can get over 2,000 points of damage with this Nuka, with this Power Fist, sorry. In fact, I also just went and bought an Assassin Super Sledge from the market, which when I'm in my power armor means I can get around 1,000 damage on it. Maybe if I get all the boosts and buffs and stuff, I'll probably get like 1,300 or so. So, very, very powerful melee character. But that's not what we're doing. We're on the wrong character. So let's head out back. And I actually have done a little bit of work to the build. I was able to fix up some of the things that were kind of problematic last time. You know, like some of the floors weren't quite snapping in, some of the doors weren't working and stuff. I went ahead and fixed those. And yes, it's this character we want. I love that picture. That's a lovely picture. Looks so happy with all her flowers. Nothing like a good bit of lovely Dr. Pepper to start a stream, you know what I mean? Some people need hugs, some people need love, some people need Dr. Pepper. Anna Celestria says, Share Spike is out. You know what? Good point. Share Spike, Share Spike, Share Spike. Let's get the Share Spike started. Let's get it started in here. If you're new here and you don't know what the share spike is, it's very, very simple. If you're watching the stream, you've got to share it. In fact, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to click on the share button directly beneath the video so that I can go to Twitter. Now, it's very important you actually include the link to the stream in the share spike. That way, people know where to actually go, you know. So, let's get ready to start our share spike. So, we are live with a new camera and a new build. Let's get the show started. And tweet. That's my part of the share spike done. You guys got to go ahead and do the same now. You guys have got to go ahead and click on one of the share buttons beneath the stream. Show it to Facebook, Bebo, MySpace, Tinder, Grindr, Instagram, MySpace, whatever it is that gets you the most eyeballs. Okay, let's get out of the water here. Looking like things haven't quite loaded in yet. So let's give it a little bit of time, because we are in the MIRE and stuff like that after all, and we are live streaming, so things can be a little bit slower on the old processing systems right there. Okay, Nasty New Production says, what's better, flamer or harpoon gun? Ooh. Well, the harpoon gun is going to be more useful overall, because you can shoot it, but the flamer is probably a bit better, really. It's hard to say, neither of them are very good. I'd personally rather have a flamer, but that's just me. And Quantum Slashes says, hey, Final Render, I'm in England and it's super windy. Is it windy for you? It's always windy for me, if you know what I'm saying. Woo-hoo-hoo. But no, yeah, it has been very windy at the minute. When I was in London the other day, it was disgustingly bad. Absolutely terrifyingly wet and rainy. Okay, so let's give you a quick rundown as to what we have got so far in the build then. So, as you guys know, we built our little like lumber yard here because in order to make whiskey, you need 5 wood per whiskey. That's a lot of wood. And Final Render, whilst he has plenty of wood, typically speaking, he needs a bit more. So we've got a wood extractor down there, and we built a little protective area for it so that it could be safe from, you know, super mutants, and it's mostly Scorch would come out around here. Typically, they'll rather attack the walls than attack the machine itself. It's actually got its own little switch right here, so I can turn it on and off. I obviously don't need to do that, but hey, you know, immersion, you know, let's have some immersive stuff in here. And of course, that actually links power out into our main building over there, which is pretty darn good. And of course, something which is new, is the power itself. I was actually able to replicate my kind of windmill design that you guys know I enjoy doing. And Last Dragon has just subscribed. Thank you very much, matey. That is fantastic. This is a really, really nice design, which I like doing. This kind of windmill look, purely because it makes the thing protected, for one. And also, it's quite hard to do. So, you know, not meaning to blow my own excessively brassy trumpet or anything. But typically, when there's something that's quite hard to do, people think it's very impressive when they stumble upon your camps. And they go, oh, well, that's cool. And then they'll come talk to you. And then you'll have fun. You'll make friends. You'll get married. You'll have kids. You'll divorce each other. You'll have an argument about who gets to keep the dog. You know, stuff like that. But ultimately, it's worth it. Because your generator is safe and sound, isn't it? So that's what I did today, basically. I went ahead and got that to work. It was a bit of a nightmare to get it to work, actually. Because I had to rebuild it from scratch. But anyways, also, we have got, well, we've got a small amount of power going from there all the way to our main building. Not too proud of that yet. It's a bit messy. We'll see if we can do anything with that later. And here is our main building right here. If we can get a proper look at this. This thing's really nice. This thing is designed really, really well. We've actually built it using lots of different materials in order to just try to make it look a little bit different, you know? Have it be able to have a little more variety than what we're used to, you know what I mean? Although I might change out the brick door for something else. Not too sure what. But we've got that right there. It's looking pretty darn snazzy. And we've got a two-way switch working on the door. And if we take a look inside, we've got a really nice little interior in here. We have got everything built with half walls. So it means that it feels very, very cozy. But it also means we can do... I keep looking at the wrong camera. But it also means we can do some other things with it. Such as, we've got a chimney poking through the roof. Because, of course, the chimneys, they do have a little spout coming out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. But typically speaking, that will be inside if you use the full walls. However, if, of course, you use the half walls, it's lower down. And then you can glitch yourself a little roof over the top of it. Which obviously makes a lot of sense. And we've got Jojo the Great, who has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Jojo. That is awesome. And, of course, that is now poking out of the top. Get rid of all those nasty toxic fumes and stuff like that. And we do have another door back here. You know, I'm actually thinking I don't want a powered door back here. I think I'd rather have this be like a quick and easy escape route. So I'll just kind of have a regular one back here. Let's go with the brick is what I want. They finally fixed the glitch with the brick walls to where the doors wouldn't snap onto the frames correctly. They finally fixed that. Thank heavens for that. We'll have that there. And then this goes down to what will lead to some water purifiers. I actually don't have them built right now, but there will be some water purifiers here. And also, to tell you the truth, I might even remove this, that there. Just so you can kind of crouch down and grab the dirty water from the river. Because you need to boil that water in order to make whiskey. You can't use purified water, you need to use boiling water. And the easy way to get that is to just pick it up out of the stream, you know what I mean? Rather than use the water pumps. Okay, let's put a little door back on here, put a lock on it, because I do want this place to be a little bit immersive, you know what I'm saying? And then we will start our build. Okay, let's pop that right there. I don't like that one, actually. That one looks a bit pants, doesn't it? I like that one. That one. Let's go with this one. This one. Why not? Rock and roll. Let's all have a metal door. Put a level 3 lock on it, because YOLO, fam. As they would say on the internet. Okay, what else is going on in the chat then? The Canadian says, did you hear about the bloody build / vintage Nuka Shine party boy build? Do you mean the one which I've been doing on my melee character for the past few days? Yes, I've heard of that. It's been very good. I was able to one-shot a Mirelurk Queen with 2,000 damage on a power fist. Even though that's not actually bloodied, actually. But if I get that bloodied, I'll probably get close to 3,000 damage in the right circumstances. Great bit of advice. Don't just have Party Girl and bloodied and stuff like that. Also have Radical. That means when you have very low health because of radiation, we're talking like 5% of health left, the rest of your health bar is radiation, then you get an extra 5 strength. That's a big extra tip right there. Final Render fun tips right there. Just for tips with Final Render. Got plenty to share. What else is there? We have also got Nasty News Production saying, currently building a brothel / bar in the White Springs. Ooh, that sounds pretty darn saucy myself. Let me know which room it is. I'll give you the special knock on the door. We've also got Zizu saying, I want to play 76, but my workshop is glitched. Every time I open the game, it crashes. That sounds like you may need to check your files and stuff like that. There obviously has been an update. Go ahead and validate your files and stuff. Make sure nothing's broken. It can happen. We are still in online games after all. And hopefully all will be fixed soon. Okay, so why don't we get started then? Do I have GeForce and stuff ready to go? I've been messing around and stuff a lot with this recently, so that's not the right settings. Recordings. Follow 7614. Not quite. Need to go into there. Distillery. There we go. Now that's correct. So, let's get it started. And let's see what we can do then. So what I really want to do is kind of get all the crafting stuff done and also make room for our first special guest. We are going to have a special guest here. We may have to remove that at first. But we're going to have our very own source of friendship up in here. Can any of you guys guess who it is? Anyone? What do you think it's going to be, Dave? No, it's not going to be a Scorch Beast, Dave. It's going to be a Moo. We're going to get our very own Moo. As soon as we get some razor grain. I need to place this down. I need to place down my razor grain. We'll pop it down just kind of casually over here for now. We will need to kind of build an actual legit farm. But I'll just put the food down here for now so I can use it. We'll only need razor grain and corn for this build, which is quite nice. You know, normally you need everything, but not in this case. I just saw old Nicole has turned up there. Hey, there she is. And she's sharing Happy Camper ahead of time. That's good. Do I have a... Ooh, I gotta make sure I actually have contractor on. Oh dear, she would have yelled at me without that. I've put contractor on. Nicole, do you have any razor grain?
Oh, hang on, I'm getting killed by ghouls.
Well, don't get killed by ghouls. Come give me some razor grain. I need to birth my moo.
Oh no! Well, I'll bring you some, okay? I'll bring you some razor
Okay, I've got stuff to plant, but I don't have any in my pocket. I need to get some razor grain and corn into my pocket. There's normally plenty in there, but it's run off. It's run off.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it, silly old moo. But yeah, we'll worry about the moo later then, because we are going to get our special guest, the moo, inside our house. We're actually going to have it in the house player. Because, you know, just because she's a moo doesn't mean she has to live outside. Do you want to live outside? I bet you don't. But we do have some of the lovely, beautiful white spring carpet down here. Doesn't it look gorgeous? It looks like someone saw a photo of a weed leaf through a, you know, through a toilet paper tube once, and then they drew that out of inspiration. It's not very nice, but it's for one day only, and I know one day it's gonna fit perfectly. One day it's gonna fit perfectly in a build, and I will regret not having it. All right, so I am tempted to put another one in there, but for now it is what it is. Quantum Slashes says, you only care about razor grain, not your friend's life. Trust me, she can handle herself. I've seen her deal with many bigger enemies than ghouls. Trust me, she's totally fine. Anna Celestia says, just scrap some and get some razor grain. I don't think that works, does it? Does it?
No. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't put it in your pocket. It puts it back into your inventory, which puts it back into your camp, which is where it already is. So why don't we do some other stuff first? How about we get like some signs up? Nomad0036 has just subscribed. Thank you very much, matey. Okay, so we're obviously building a distillery, aren't we? So we will need to get some liquor signs up. Okay. We don't actually have any whiskey, but we do have things like Pickaxe Pilsner. We've also got Old Possum Malt Liquor. Why is there an E on my door?
I don't know who put that there.
E. E. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe pop some signs there, maybe. Oh, it doesn't really work, does it? Doesn't really quite work there. Where would be a nice place to put this sign? I suppose it could work there. The only problem is it's quite a bizarre looking building. So we can also maybe put like the Pickaxe Pilsner one right there. It's not floating, you're floating, you floater. There we go. And move it a bit to the right. There we go, sweet. So now we've got two signs right there. This one needs to come down a little bit. And of course, it is one of our builds, so we definitely need to make sure we have got the Manuka Quantum sign, because that's probably my favourite one, actually. The Quantum one. And whilst the Quantum one isn't alcoholic, of course, it is still a really nice way to decorate. Will it actually get up there? We may need to lower this conduit just a little bit more. Like, worst case scenario, I remove the powered door if it's really going to be a faff. And right now it is being a faff. Yep, I'm getting rid of it. Even though I spent a long time trying to get the powered door to work the way I wanted to, it's being a faff. It's not letting me decorate it. So it's difficult to use, and it's not letting me decorate it. Ooh. Door caught me right on the rear end right there. I'm going to do that there. Oh, do I need to remove this first? Ugh. Silly old moo. Way! Okay, oh, I know why. I can't remove the door because the friggin' E is on it. The friggin' E.
Really?
No, actually, it's not letting me remove it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I hate this. I hate this already.
Can you replace it with a different one?
No, not the powered ones. But I really don't want to take it all down right now. You know, if I take it all down, then I'll probably end up dismantling half of the base, and I really don't want to do that right now. So let's just, yeah, put some of the switches back and pretend that didn't happen. How about that? Yeah, put a switch down there and a generator down there. Because the powered doors are good, but they don't just have a switch to make it work on both ways, you know? It's a real pain in the rear end. Okay, so recent generator. Put a little Jenny down here. Temporary Jenny's right here. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, hello there. Do you have razor grain for me?
I do.
Excellent stuff. Let's go and grab some razor grain off this one. At least she's not indecent this time in a caveman uniform. You know, that's just... Oh, razor grain.
Caveman uniform.
I do love the caveman uniform. It's pretty good.
How much razor grain do you want?
If you can just give me 4 for now, because the rest of it is going to be planted. I just need enough to get the moo working.
Okay.
Thank you. Excellent. Right, let's get our moo working then. Here we go. Moo ahead. Alright, so what we need to do, we need to first place down our moo. There we go. There's our moo. Hey, how you doing, love? And now we need to do, as you probably guessed, a little rug glitch. Because you can actually rug glitch moo-moos as well. So let's see if we can find ourselves a little rug. Just a little one, you know. It doesn't actually need to be like a big carpet or anything like that. Just a little one. Yes, thank you, moo. Where is it? It is in floor decor, isn't it? Right here. We go here. Place down a little rug. Well, where the fertilizer factory isn't, of course. See, I just love that about this game. You know, the fertilizer factory is a cow. I think that's brilliant. That's a nice little thing, that is. Quantum Slasher says, do you have green thumbs on? Yes, I believe I do. I pretty much always have green thumbs on. Let me just go ahead and see. Yeah, green thumbs on. That's one of those ones that I never take off because I'll always forget otherwise. Moo, stop eating it. I need to put it on the rug. Moo.
Oh, no.
Moo. Thank you. Okay, so let's grab this and try to put it onto our rug. This can be a bit difficult. Oh, we may have got it first time, though. Yep, there we go. Hey. Right, let's move this inside then.
This may be difficult. Does it perfectly on the first try.
Well, it may be difficult for, you know, people who aren't as cool, charismatic, and as sexy as Final Render. But let's see what happens then. There's our moo there. Okay, so that's inside. That's pretty darn snazzy. I'm going to be happy with that moo. But what I will need to do is remove that foundation right there. And I will need to put a roof in here. Now, you may be saying, Sexy Man Final Render, why are you putting a roof in there? Well, it's because I want to put a defensive wall on there. And I believe... Oh, wait, I don't need to put the roof back in, do I? I just need to remove the foundation, I think. Let's see. Defensive walls, then. This one. Yeah, there we go. Pop that right there. And now, to put the foundation back, I actually have to remove the roof. Don't ask questions, you know, just follow my lead. Follow the leader, follow the leader. I like just the kind of marble stone look. It looks really good with the roof flooring that we've got in here. Generally looks very nice. Ooh, that's one thing I wanted to do first, actually. I wanted to get some conduits underneath, didn't I? This is something I saw Jug doing. And if you have a roof floor, you can actually put your power conduits beneath the building. So you can actually have all of your wires and stuff under the floor, and then you never have to have them visible in your camp. Genius, I think. Okay, so why don't I put, like, one there, and probably one there. That's probably way too many. I probably only need 2. But if I can select one, please. Is this just going to be the stream of failed attempts to do stuff? I can't select the damn conduit. Nicole, I can't select the conduit.
What?
I can't select the conduit.
Oh.
It's being a moo.
You're right.
It's being a silly moo.
Delete it then. Is it stuck to something?
No, I
Like,
literally
is it
just
glitching
can't
in the wall or
highlight it.
something?
I just can't highlight it.
Hey.
Are you rotted? Yep, just can't highlight it.
Boo.
I can select the foundation that I attached it to. Maybe we'll put them on the floor. How about that? Can they go on the floor? No, they snap to the roof. Oh, wait, I could put one there. Oh, wait, here we go. We may be in luck. If I add another one, I can wire them this way. Please. There we go. Yes, do a little jump there. I hate the fact that the accept button is also a jump button. It's just so yeah, that's genius. Okay, I also want like a little rug here, don't I? I think I know what I'm doing. I think you need to put the conduit on a rug. That way you can move it about a bit easier. Trust me, I'm a doctor. There we go. Put that there. Sweet. So now we should be able to move this like anywhere, really. Yeah, the wires just go with them. See? Genius, you know? Very quick and easy way to ensure that wires don't really cause too many problems for you. And then we can just pop that down to there. Boom! There you go. Bob's your uncle, and Fanny is your aunt with a rather hilarious name. Let's go pop our foundation back in there. Now we've got power conduits going beneath the floor, so we can just throw up lights anywhere now. We don't have to worry about it, you know? Genius. Pop our foundation back in. Please. Now it's saying it's intersecting. Nicole, it's not working again.
Oh. Kick it.
It's not working again. It's worked earlier. I hate this.
Oh.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anna Celestia says, Render sees Jug's video, makes a video on Jug's idea. Well, not really. We're using the same techniques. What if I put that there? Yeah, if you try to only allow the person who discovered something use it, then frankly, you're going to be a caveman.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, what might be easier... Oh, you mean the caveman thing. What might be easier then is to move this conduit out that way. Have it go underneath the stairs over here. So if I can select the half wall, which is just beneath this little section here. Don't worry, the camera will turn off occasionally just like that. If I can do it this way. Now that doesn't work. Oh, for God's sake, why is nothing working anymore? I hate this. Now I can't get the stairs back on. It's breaking before my eyes, Nicole.
Oh. That's what happens when you build with glitches. You know that.
Well, no, because everything worked just fine earlier. You saw.
I did.
You saw everything was fine earlier. What if
I don't think it's happy about the conduits.
Yeah, I think you're right. Forget it for now. Forget it for now. Let's go and just carry on as if nothing happened. I mean, it's an idea. You know, you've got to try these things, haven't you? If you don't try ideas, then frankly, you're going to be a really boring person your entire life, aren't you? Let's see if we can put this back. It just grinds my gears that I tried it earlier, and it was totally fine. You know what I mean? Okay, what else is there in the chat going on right here? Sombertown DS1 says, "Oh, whiny baby render impressions is so cute." Is it cute? Is it cute me being a little whiny baby? It's not meant to be cute.
Hilarious.
But anyways,
Hilarious.
what I need to do now is I need to leave the server and come back in, because right now my Moo is outside. She's always going to be outside until the camp reappears. It doesn't matter if I fast travel somewhere. She's always going to be wandering outside, and she's going to get her udder ripped off by a super mutant or something. So what are you doing in my flatbed, Ford? Slowing down to take a look at me. Good song. Okay, well, before you go, I'm going to milk my Brahmin. Milking a Brahmin. And then I'm going to leave the world. I'm going to leave the world and then rejoin. So you're going to get kicked out, but you can rejoin.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it, silly old sausage. Okay, so what else are people saying then? Iron Thumb says, move the little fence, then you can put in the foundation. No, the foundation went back in. I think it was the cables. That was definitely the issue. Because I was under the impression that putting it onto the rug like that meant it didn't recognize the wires as a physical object anymore. But evidently, it was a little bit wrong. You know what I mean? Okay, so now let's just rejoin. Even if I go back into the same server, what matters is the camp reloads. You know what I mean? Excellent stuff. Alright, so what else has been going on in the chat then while we wait for this to load? Fury Fox says, is there anywhere I can perhaps show you my Grognak character? I hate to be a nuisance, but I'm really proud of it. Well, the best thing to do in that case, matey, is to go ahead and show it on Twitter. You can go ahead and throw it up on Twitter if you want to, and that's a great way to show people some of your work. You can at me, you know, at Final Render, and then that's a really good way to ensure that people can see it. And we'll show it here on the stream if it's really snazzy, you know what I mean? So go ahead and do that if you want to. Okay, I just had to move the display down there because it was actually blocking one of our graphics, and we can't have that. In fact, can I fix this right now? As I said, I had to rebuild my entire stream setup just moments before the stream, so it was a wee bit of a bottom clencher, so to speak, you know. Okay, I'll forget it right now. It doesn't really matter right now, does it? Okay, so let's go check this out then. So my camp is back here. Camp is back here. Let's see if we can find our Moo inside. Moo? Moo! There you go. You're inside, Moo. You're not where I expected you to be, but you are inside. Hit or miss? Hit or miss?
I guess they never miss.
Hey, there we go. I got it to say I have the hit or miss song. Because I am the meme lord cringe. Okay, so me Brahmin's inside now. As I said, not what I wanted. I suspect that the Brahmin kind of landed on the fence and has now just...
What? She's outside again.
Moo. Why did you fall through the floor like that, Moo?
Magic.
Magic Moo. Magic missile. Okay, so what the... She's inside again.
Magic. That's a glitchy moo.
I love you, Moo. I love you, Moo. You're genius. You're my favorite new Moo. Okay, so what I want to do now is I would like to get some crops in here. As I said, I really don't need much. I only need some corn and some razor grain. And I don't plan to actually farm all of this stuff for the distillery. I just plan to have it as a little bit of decoration on the inside. You know what I mean? What are you doing?
I'm just killing ghouls. It's fine.
Killing ghouls. Pfft. Killing ghouls. She says she's killing ghouls. She's probably killing like little bunnies or something like that.
Oh, I would never. You're the one that kills little bunnies. He is.
I don't kill bunnies. Alright, so what am I looking for then? I want some corn, don't I? Is one smaller than the other? This one looks slightly smaller. Variation 2. But really, there's very little difference between them. Alright, so I'm going to place down some corn right here. And we're going to put them onto a rug. You know, we've done this before. We did this in the really nice build where we just built the greenhouse, you know, because I kind of learned this technique on how to put planters onto rugs. And we'll need a very small table, won't we? I'm thinking just something like this, you know, just like a coffee table. I think that would be totally fine. And there is a new glitch with the camp system where sometimes it says you can't place things. But you do have to be very careful if you've got a moo inside. Because this has a deceptively large radius. Really large radius. Like, I could place a table there, but I can't place it there. You know, so you've really got to pay attention to that. But anyways, there's the table inside. Sweet. In fact, can we get a nicer one? Do we have any nicer ones? I got like this modern one right here. This coffee table. And that one, and that one. Actually, that one's practical, I think, actually, though, now I think about it. Hey, don't judge me. Dave, shut up.
Oh.
What?
Who's that over there?
What?
K-Pow's here.
Hey, it's K-Pow! What are you doing around here? Hey! K-Pow is obviously a Twitch streamer who I have met a couple times now. And she's having fun on my roof. Being a bit of a fiddler on the roof up there. There we go. That's a nice hat. That's a very nice hat. How you doing? Go and invite her to the team right there. So if she wants to chat, she can. Nice to see you, K-Pal. Very nice to see you. K-Pal actually is on Twitch. In fact, how about I see if I can very quickly find her Twitch and drop it into the chat, because I watch her on a very regular basis, does lots of ESO online, has been playing Oblivion, and every Friday she plays Fallout 76, and in fact, sometimes I'm in there as well. So let's see if I can find her in my Twitch subscriptions right here. I actually am subscribed to old K-Pal right here. So how do I find her when she is offline? There she is. Okay, so let's go and pop her link into the old chat right here. Are you two up to no good? I can hear something.
Oh, she is.
What are you...
She's up to no good.
Oh no, why are you lot up to no good?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so there's her link in the chat. Go ahead and follow her on Twitch, as I said. Good friend of mine, does great content, always full of laughs. And she's just admiring my moo-moo right now. Well, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't admire my moo-moo? Did you just defecate in my camp? You just left a doggy bag on my floor, K-Pal. You better clean this up. What do I swear to God, you know, I bought loads of milkshake, but no boys came to my yard. Just a load of women turned up and started pooping on my floor. God's sake. I need to go back to that ice cream place. They've ruined it. Back in my day, people didn't poop on the floors. So let's see if we can get the corn onto this rug then. The corn can be a difficult one to get on the rugs because similar to the moo, it's deceptively large. So you've got to make sure you give yourself plenty of room onto the rug. And is that one even working, by the way? No, that one's not working. What really helps here is that if you move the rug just a little bit into a hill. If you move it just a tiny bit into a hill, you tend to have an easier job of balancing it onto the rug. As I said, there's a new glitch to where it doesn't let you put down things sometimes. You just got to exit the camp system every now and then. Oh, it's because there's a friggin' flower there. Flower. I spend so much time in this game picking flowers. You know, I think this game's making me slightly effeminate. Have you noticed that this game's making me slightly effeminate?
Nah, definitely not.
Good, good. If you said yes, we'd have to have words. Find a bit more open space so I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, so let's grab...
K-Pal says her mic isn't working.
Your mic's not working. Oh dear, oh that's a shame. Well, hopefully we can go ahead and have you on voice chat on another stream. Because then we can have lots of fun with the good old K-Pal. Obviously, I did actually meet K-Pal again at the Elsewhere event the other day. And that was great fun. Like, I went in and there I saw a beautiful rendition, a cosplay of Maik the Liar. And I thought, oh my gosh, I know who that is. What do you know, it was K-Pal in her full animatronic Khajiit cosplay. It was pretty darn sweet. In fact, there actually are some photos of it on Twitter. If you go ahead and search for some of the event photos, you can find old Maik there. Maik knows many things. Cannot be placed directly on terrain. It is directly on terrain, isn't it? Okay, let's grab this one here. Move it over there. We've got a little bit of a slope here. See how it's kind of intersecting into the ground? That might help me out a little bit. Let's try this. It doesn't even need to be exactly on the rug. It needs to be slightly offside of it, if that makes sense. I'm just having trouble placing it down at all. Can you humour me, Nicole, and see if you can try with any of the razor grain or something? See if we can help find a spot where the corn will work.
Work for me. Worked for me the other day.
I'm just looking for a decent spot, though, so much. Like, we've got a little rock here. How's that? No, almost. A little closer.
Oh, I don't have any corn. I got razor grain.
Well, you could try it with the razor grain. I just need to find a spot to where it works.
Not there.
How about there? Let's try this. This is why I wish these blueprinted. It would make it much easier.
Oh, it is on terrain game.
Where did I get the moo to work? I got the moo to work over here, didn't I? Where you are.
Yeah.
You what?
Oh no.
Yeah, we're on the same team, so we can't... Oh, you're lucky I didn't have a bullet in my chamber. You're lucky. You're also lucky I'm not on my melee character. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Laura Elcher says, a 2K pal, hi there, I just followed you on Twitch. Saw the days you stream, but what times and what time zones do you play? I believe she streams at lunchtime, so 12 p.m. UK time until 8 p.m. on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. I believe that is her typical time zone. Are you about to... You better not hurt my moo-moo, Kay. I see you. If you hurt my moo-moo, there's going to be serious, serious trouble. Okay. Let's carry on managing my corn.
Yeah, I can't get this to work. It just won't.
I can't have another stream of things just not working. Come on, we need to get the corn to work. Worst case scenario. I just ignore that part till later. But how many times can I say that in one stream? You know what I mean? How many times can I say that in one stream? Alright, grabbing a fresh one here. It might just be that variation. Let's try a different one. Get as close as possible. See, that's literally in the air. That's like a good foot in the air. That's clearly not right. It could just be the area. But you got it to... You previously had a camp here and it worked, didn't you? So, it is possible around here. And this hasn't been patched out. I was doing it earlier today, before you ask. I was doing it just a few hours ago. Almost. I might as well get the other table in there for now, then. I just don't want to have too much downtime in this stream. Okay, so we got that there. And we can have more tables, then. So these tables... That's not the right one. Actually, I should probably put a rug in first, actually. Always put your rugs in first. Otherwise, you've got to move all your furniture out. Yeah, same as real life. Let's go with... There's a certain one I really like. It's this one. This is a really nice one. Pop that down there. Pop the table back on. Get it as close to the wall as possible. There we go. It's a little harder to decorate with all these half walls. But I'm hoping we can get like some really nice posters and stuff like that going all the way across. And tables again, please. Go and take a look. There we go. Got one right here. There we go. 2 rows. That's all I really need. I just typically want to have just a little bit for the sake of decoration. You know what I mean? Our actual farm will be kind of outside. Any luck?
Nope.
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 No wise words in the chat. So is what it is. Okay, pal says they opened the game without the headset, so no headset. I didn't realise that was a thing. I thought you could turn it back on after, but okay, I guess not. My microphone's just kind of always plugged in.
Yeah, I think that's why mine has trouble, because mine's got a detachable microphone. I usually don't play with it.
You should never play with your microphone. Gosh, you'll break it.
Oh, I like to eat while I'm playing, and I can't do that with a microphone on.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I could.
People pay to see that. It's called ASMR. Have you heard?
I could make a killing.
You can make a killing with mukbang ASMR videos. Mukbang. That's a weird thing, isn't it? Well, didn't it come out of like in Korea or something? It's generally really bad to eat by yourself, so people just started uploading videos of them eating. So people who lived by themselves would feel like they're not alone.
It's bad to eat by yourself? Oh god, I'm screwed.
But then the Americans took over and just got it completely wrong and thought it was just about reviewing massive amounts of food at once. It's like, no, that's not what it is. Okay, I give up on it for now. What are you doing on the tip of my spire, Kay? I don't know. Let's see if we can get like some posters and stuff like that in here. This is going to be kind of where we keep all of our resources and stuff for the actual distilling thing. And yes, hey Moo, how you doing, love? Do you name your moos in game? I don't. They're just called Moo.
I always just call it Moo.
Yeah, just a little Moo. Now, obviously, there is old Charlie the Moo Moo, who of course we love. Or Grams one. And we love Charlie the Moo.
Yes.
Is it Charlie or Callie?
I call it Charlie.
Charlie the Moo. And, oh, we could do that. Oh, but that's too tall, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, yes, thank you, Moo, darling. We could have like a little one back here. Little magazine rack of some kind. What else would the Moo like? What would the Moo like? I suppose the Moo would like some pictures of like farms and stuff like that, wouldn't they? You know?
Yeah, a picture of a barn or something.
There we go. We've got a picture of a barn right back here. If it lets me do it. You know, the Moo's bottom is kind of in the way right now. There's one. And can we get a larger one? We get a picture of a cat or something, or a dog, or a moose. Do you think cows are friends with moose?
Moose aren't friends with anyone or any animal.
What do you mean? They're friends with.
Crazy.
They're friends with Dave, aren't they, Dave? You know Moose, don't you? You know Santa's Moose. Oh, they don't like him either. He says. Okay. What is that noise? I don't really know. There's some kind of weird noise coming. Come on, painting. I don't know what's going on. Did you E my base again? Stop E-ing my base. E.
So angry. It's hilarious.
Yeah, because it's a freaking dead meme. Just saying E.
That's so funny.
E. E. Okay, that might be all we can do, really, unless, you know, we move the Moo out of there, which we could do. But that'll take a lot of effort at this stage right now. And really, I just want to kind of get some more progress done, you know what I mean? So we'll have like a barn picture here. If it isn't on the seam, we're kind of in the seam. And it's a bit of a nightmare to put down paintings onto seams of walls. Maybe if we get a smaller one, get a picture of the moose.
You might have to take the roofs off to decorate.
Oh,
A lot
taking
of
the
it's gonna
roofs
say
off.
it's
That's not a bad idea, actually. That might make things a bit easier.
Yeah. I think that'll make things a lot easier.
There we go. Look, you're allowed to come inside, Kay. You know, you don't have to sit on the roof like a crazy ninja. You're allowed to come inside. We'll make you a cup of tea. Not Yorkshire, though. Because we're not there. Can't even select the roof. Where is the old roof? Oh, I nearly had it there. The Moo's ears are poking through the roof.
Oh.
Silly old Moo.
Oh, they are too.
There we go. Hey, Moo. Just dropping in. Lol. Right, so let's see if we've got like a nice wide barn picture. Oh, it's spazzing out. I'm going crazy. What about some of these lamplit ones, though? What would a cow like?
The Cape House is just sneaking everywhere. We can see you, Cape House.
Like, you don't have to sneak around, you know. We're friends here. We're all friends here. Do you think cows like tortoise cigarettes? Do they like machine guns? Do they like skiing? Do they like children holding radioactive balls?
Maybe?
I don't know. I'm not one to question it. But again, I can't put them on that back wall without adjusting the Moo by the look of it, so... Put a little lamplit poster here. Please, game, just please, don't mess me around. Ugh. Yeah, looking like I'm gonna have to... Oh! Careful, there's a cow there. There's a moo-moo. Let's go and put the roof back on then. So we've got... Who's going to be our first donator in today, I wonder, by the way. We haven't had any donators in today. That's a first. Need to see if we can get some going.
Donate.
Yeah. Right, well, we've got a couple decorations there. That's kind of okay for the Moo. We could even just... we could even just have a little window for the Moo. Do you think a window for the Moo would be quite nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, have a little window. So the Moo can look outside. There we go. Now the Moo can see outside, and of course has like a green grass floor, even though it looks absolutely disgusting. Let's have a little home for the Moo.
Make it AstroTurf.
Well, I like the AstroTurf, but that I think looks more earthy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I.e. dirty, nasty. Just like me. Final render. Oh gosh. Can I get a cycling light in here? Yeah, I'm going to put some cycling lights here as well. And I'm going with cycling lights because I can make them red. And typically, you know, when you have, like, livestock inside, you want to give them, like, a little heated lamp or something, don't you? Lamp. Connect that there. Great. So when we get some power in here, we'll be able to connect that to a terminal. And then we'll be able to get some red warm lights for the moo, so they don't get cold in the winter and stuff like that. Funny old moo. Okay, so now that that's done, can we get some more posters? Or maybe like a sitting area right there. I think that'd be good. Do I have any fancy chairs I haven't used before, I wonder? Oh! I'll tell you what I do need, though. You know what I need.
What?
Look up. Oh, wait, it's not there. It's stuck on the roof. What?
Oh, gosh darn it.
And marsupial me way up there, please. Whee! What? Who put a boy with a pointy finger on my roof?
Not me.
Okay, pal. Did you put a finger in boy on my roof? And a bag of poo behind him? Yes, you did. Naughty little K-pal. I swear to God. What am I going to do with you? And then she's run off.
She's gone.
And then she's run off.
Oh.
Okay, back to work. Really enjoyed pooping all over your camp. You put a finger in pooping boy on my ceiling. What am I going to do with you, Kay?
Clock ya.
Well, yeah, she didn't clock. Oh, by the way, Kate, we have, on a very regular basis, been clocking other players. Just going to other players' camps and just covering the walls in clocks. Something we saw on your stream. It's been great fun. You know what? I think I'll leave the fingering boy up there. Yeah, it's a nice little addition. Yeah, that's Kay's little addition to the build right there. Fingering boy. Jump up there. So, I've obviously got this here. But what I wanted to do, by the way, was put a mirror ball up. But it's actually attached to the inside of the spire on the roof. So,
Oh, is it?
yeah, so I'm probably going to put my mirror ball here. Mirror ball!
Oh, I love it.
It's a bit fast though, isn't it? Gosh darn it. It's very fast. It's like it's having an epileptic fit. What if I put it on a flatter surface, maybe?
Now it's not moving at all.
That was not moving at all. I think I broke it. Graham, you sold me a dodgy one.
Maybe it only works on an actual fully flat roof.
I think you're right, yeah. Well, we can integrate a little flat bit in there. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we'll have it on the entrance. Just because I want to use it. I know it doesn't make sense. I just want to use it. So rock and roll. Let's all have fun. You know what I mean?
Put a... Hang on. Give me... Oh, intersecting. Yeah. Never mind.
No
I was
intersecting.
going to say you could probably put a flat one underneath that one. And it would snap, but it won't let you. It's stupid.
It is a bit stupid. Well, we can do like that.
Yeah. It's a bit low, though.
Get a low, get a low, get a low, get a low to the window, to the wall. How else could we get that to work then, I wonder?
Does it look better on there? Put it up there and see what it does.
It looks really good on the end, but it's intersecting. Let's try it. Yeah, yes, thank you, Moo. Just putting it on a flat bit there. Oh yeah, it looks way better when it's up there.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
'Cause when we're way up here, it's crystal clear. No, dear. Here's a, I'm going to tell you a funny story, by the way, people. I'm going to tell you a funny story about something that happened yesterday. I was testing some stream settings yesterday. You know, as I do, you know, because Final Render wants things to be pretty darn good on the stream. And I then performed, live on stream, a very beautiful rendition of A Whole New World from Disney's Aladdin, you know. Well, now I have to say the first Disney's Aladdin. And it was a beautiful rendition, as I said, you know, lots of highs, lots of lows, was absolutely fantastically sung. And it was an unlisted stream. But then I go back to check it later, and there's 2 likes on the unlisted private stream. So someone out there was watching me singing Disney tunes on live stream, and no one else was. God, that's funny. I'm funny, aren't I? Okay, so let's take a look around then. I'm thinking we could also maybe do like twinkling lights and stuff like that. I just wanted to see what the mirror ball looked like, but if it's going to be a faff, Then
I can see it at the top in the steeple.
Yeah, it's in the
Why
steeple.
did it go up there?
I don't know why it went in the steeple, but it's there, and it's probably gonna stay there for a while. So how about chairs then? Let's take a look at the chair, see what I've got. I want like a nice, comfy chair, you know? Nice, comfy chair. See what I got. Got some of these ones. There's an electric chair. That's pretty comfy, isn't it? I mean, I've spoken to people who sit in electric chairs and they've never got up. Did you just try to put your fist in my moo-moo?
It kicked me.
Yeah, it damn kicked you. No one touched it. What did she do, moo-moo? What did she do? Show me on the doll where she touched you. God, she looks like she's seen death.
She kicked me.
I can. That's mean of you, Nicole. Squeezing my moo-moo.
Sorry, Moo.
Let's have this nice leather chair here. That one looks pretty comfy. Nice leather chair. Got a nice warm fire. Squeeze. Why would you squeeze my moo?
Why not?
Why not? Because look at her. Look at her. You don't want to squeeze my moo. And maybe have like a little television set or something on a table. You knew the moo was going to kick you, didn't you? You knew that.
No, I didn't know that. I'm not laughing about that.
You deliberately went and squeezed my moo until she kicked you.
I did not. It was literally the first time that I touched her.
We'll let you off for now. But if it happens again, I'm not letting Moo Moo have any restraint. You know, Moo Moo can kick the hell out of you for all I care.
I thought you were going to say, I'll ban you from my camp.
No, I'm not going to do that. Gosh, no. You bring me too many valuable resources to do that. So we'll just have the cow do whatever she wants to you, pain-wise. Put like a nice little vase there or something. And the televisions, are they in Apple appliances? Indeed they are. Let's go and throw this television right here. Cool. What's on the television? White noise. My favourite. Why is there another chair in it? Oh, not the horrible rose chair. Oh, I hate that chair. Get that out of there. That's disgusting, that chair. Oh, God. This one's not that much better. You know, it's got like... It's either tongues or leaves. I'm not sure which.
I think it's leaves.
I'm going to drink my moo-moo milk. Drink my moo-moo milk with water. Okay, so now that's in there, we also need to get a tiny little rug down. Maybe we'll go with a daisy rug, actually. We haven't used that in a while, have we? Tiny little daisy rug. But it's just going to be a place where you can sit down and chill, you know, while your distiller is, well, distilling. Now, is there anything going on in the chat, by the way? Wide Clan said, does anyone think Render would be mad if I left the stream to play Crossout? Yes, I would. You naughty little devil. I would be so mad. I'd go, oh. Lost to Crossout again. What even is Crossout? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But apparently it's better than Final Render. Mothman there? Nah, it's a bit too big to go in there. Let's put me chair back. It's a nice little place to sit down. Along with, where is that end table? The one I really like. So, not those ones, is it? These ones. These ones have the books. These are really nice, these ones. Can I squeeze that in there? Nope, it's too close to the fireplace. That's also too close to the fireplace. Okay. Just have a little one here, then. You know, you can have like a little drawer, put some books in there. One of the nice things about the new updates as well is that they've dramatically reduced the amount of cost that lights do to your camp. So you can kind of be a bit more free reign with where you place decorative lights. Makes things much, much easier, I think. And now also, of course, it's one of my builds. So what do we need? What do we need?
A gnome.
A gnome! And you've been gnomed! Right, so there's a nice little sit-down area. You can keep warm, watch some telly, chill out for a bit, and have some fun. Now, I think we need to get a couple more lights in here. Then we need to get the corn working. If we don't get the corn working, I have no idea what's going to happen. It's going to be awful. Okay. And what else is going on in the chat here? Let's go and read some of this stuff. And Sombertown DS1 says, how dare there be one dislike? One dislike? Gosh, that's outrageous. How many people are watching right now? There's 100 people watching right now. How many likes are there, people? How many likes are there? There better be 100 likes. There better be 100 to 100. If it isn't 100 to 100, there's going to be an absolute massacre up in here. I'm going to get my friend P. Diddy. He's going to rip off his plaster. He's going to be so angry. Let's go and take a quick look down here. See what it is. Oh, there's only 51 likes. 51 likes? What's going on, people? Oh, you got a razor grain working. Brilliant. Where is it? Where did you do it? Where did you get it to work?
Where do you want me to put it?
Well,
or I'll just leave it where it is.
Well, show me where you got it to work. Ah, over here. Okay, fantastic. That is very, very floating.
Horribly floating.
I'll tell you what. I'll move this just to the side for now. We'll try again with the corn. If we can get that a bit neater, we'll use it. But let's just move it to the side for now, just in case we can't get it to work.
At least it still works. Do you have any corn?
Yeah, there should be some growing over there that you should be able to harvest. Some of it should have popped out by now. Should have birthed some corn.
I don't know that's how corn works, but okay.
Yes, it is. You put it into the ground and then it births out of the stalk. That's what it is. It's telling me I can't even place the damn corn here.
Gosh darn it.
What was I placing last time? I was placing potatoes earlier. Is the corn just a bit bugged? Does it need a larger radius? Let's move this out of the way for now. Where's it gone?
Oh,
Over there.
I got a corn.
You got a corn? Again, they're stupidly float. If we put it in a planter, though, it won't be as bad, will it?
No. I wonder if I can get a second one.
Well, I was going to say, let's flip it around. And get another one on there. Okay, I only need, like, 2 to work of each. Oh. It's just moved.
That was me. I was going to put it... Okay, you do it.
Well, what I was saying is that I want to get 2 on 1 rug.
There you go.
Okay, so where exactly did you place it? Where did it touch you? Got a corn right here. Can you grab this corn and place it where you placed it? Because it's not even letting me place it down at all. Not that I'm getting her to do all of my work and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Any luck?
Oh, I can't move that rug because you put that rug there.
Well, I meant 2 corns on 1 rug, not 1 rug.
I find
each.
It could be easier if you put it to the side, maybe?
Can we even get a planter in this one? That's a question. I presume we can. But let's double check. Where's me planter?
Oh, darn
There we
it.
go.
I strapped that corn so it's stored.
You stored my corn?
Stored.
Don't go storing my corn. Okay, well, we can get it in the planter. In the planter, it looks fine. Looks totally fine.
Yeah.
Now I've got to...
Do you have some more corn?
Do I have some more corn? Yeah, there's some just behind this, by the truck.
No, I harvested that already.
Any more by the razor grain? Oh, don't do that. Okay, well, we've got 1 here. We've got 1 corn here. If we can get another one, that would be sweet. We'll find it doesn't even fit in here, won't we? That's what we'll do.
Probably.
Oh, I need to remove the roof.
Oh, you know, it's not going to be too tall, is it? It might actually just be too tall.
I certainly hope not. But hey, you don't know until you try.
Where are you putting it?
I was going to put it on these tables here. It says it's intersecting there. What about there? Oh, that one's okay. So that's good. Now let's put the roofs back on just to see what happens. If this idea doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is. So now, where's me roof? Let's go and pop that there. Ooh, I think it is intersecting, you know. May have to ditch this idea. Darn
You
it.
could just put it on the ground rather than being on the table.
But that looks a bit weird. We'll try it.
It'll still be in a planter. It'll still be in a planter.
Let's go and remove that table. That's as close as we can get it. Yeah, there's no place in it all now. Could be this. This could be a bit too close. Stuck in the tree. There's definitely something a bit balked with the camp system after the updates the other day.
Definitely.
Where they're not placing things when you tell it to. Yeah, see, that's not working now. Is it this corn? Or is it all the other decorations we've just added? Ah, you see, now they're not placed. Now this isn't placing anyway. It was never a problem before. Try removing that. Put that one in first. Try moving some of these decks out. Ah, there we go. Right, so let's put this back. Sweet, that's good. Now let's try putting our corn back in here then. Just like that. And now our roof. There we go.
Hey!
So we have acorn inside. Acorn. Not an acorn. Acorn. So we've got that there. Now we need to see what we can do with that razor grain. Because that's very floaty. And we obviously can't put it in a planter because it's massive. Nah, I don't even think it works anyway. Even in terms of a decoration, I don't think it really works. Just looks a bit silly. Just having some razor grain. The corn can kind of work if we move it a bit. Put it there maybe. Or here. I can pop it there. Flip it around.
Oh, I got one that's not a hideous floater.
Which one?
Over here.
No, I mean,
Right.
which fruit?
Oh, razor grain.
Razor grain.
It's just not floating. This one.
Let's try this. Okay, so it can go in the camp. And I just saw it go green for a little bit. There's like one tiny spot. There we go.
I just don't like the razor grain. It always floats.
I don't really like the idea. Well, I know it's a...
Doesn't look right.
No, it looks a bit silly to me, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If we could squeeze it right against these walls and stuff like that, it'd be quite sweet.
You can't fit it in there with the moo, can you?
No, that's what I was just trying to look at doing, yeah. Try removing the roof there. Not that. How close can we get it? Nope, the move's radius is 2. Right now, we've got a problem with... Obviously, the furniture is making a lot of space. The walls are only half the size, which is reducing space. And we've got a moo inside, which is also restricting the space. So, you know what? It was a lovely idea, but I don't think it's worth it. Because it doesn't even look very good. You know what I mean? So, let's abandon that idea. Drop that. I think a part of doing building stuff is learning when something just isn't worth it. You know, so you might spend hours and hours and hours working on something, and then it just doesn't work. You know that saying? What's the saying? You know, love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably poop. It's the same as building. You know, if you have to force your design, it's probably poop. Sometimes the simpler things just work better. What else are people saying in this chat, though? Let's go and read some of this stuff. Nomad says, would play Fallout 4 if the potato of a PC could run the game. To tell you the truth, Fallout 4 actually isn't that extreme. It's generally quite relaxed. You can probably build a very cheap gaming system and run Fallout 4. Like, I started on a 460. A GTX 460 graphics card. And that ran it. It wasn't ideal, but it ran the game. So, you know, there's always options out there. Let's go with the twinkling lights or blinking lights. Twinkling, I think, are the ones I like. Go and pop those there. Yeah, so they're twinkling away, looking pretty. And I was tempted to get the bison light. In fact, I still might do that.
I like it.
You like it?
I got it.
Where
Yeah.
is it?
It needs to go on a flat surface, though. It has to be a flat roof, doesn't it?
Right, okay. Maybe not for here, then. What could we do that does work, though? We could just put up wall lights going across. But I was really kind of hoping that we could attach some lights, like, right up there. But they appear to just be going inside the steeple. And that's obviously no good.
Can you put them on the edge so they don't clip up the top? Like put them right on the border of the two roofs? Main merging point?
Could do. Well, let's tidy these up a little bit. You mean where these twinkling lights are now?
No, I mean like... I'll show you where I mean. Lights.
Get these lined up a bit proper.
In the edge there.
Oh, right, yeah. Alright, let's do this then. Let's go with what I originally wanted to do. Oh, it's spazzing out. It's spazzing. That don't work.
Oh. Those blinking lights are casting funny shadows.
They are casting strange shadows, yeah. There we go. That works. And put up one here as well. There we go.
There you go.
The Lord said, let there be light. And then 17,000 years later, man invented the light bulb. What can I say? We're a bit slow, but we get there in the end. Excellent stuff. So, what are people saying, though? Let's go and read some of this chat, then. Go and read some of this chat. Darius Skiles says, almost killed the Scorch Beast Queen, but then died. You gotta go back in, matey. You gotta keep... Why is there a bunch of lunch boxes in here?
Oh, I put them there, in case you want them later.
You fucking waving your box in me corner? Gosh sake. Alright, so, now that that's there, let's see if we make this living room area a little bit nicer. We've got a tiny bit of space. Surely we could do something with this. Maybe we could squeeze one of the workshops in there. Maybe tinkerers or something? No, I'm just worried that it's the radius of the cow, which is preventing us putting anything there. What about like some nice stash boxes or something? Like the wooden ones?
Oh yeah, everything says it's intersecting there.
I think it's literally just the moo has got a really wide invisible range.
It's like this whole floor tile.
Yeah, there.
That line.
This is where I am now. That's as close as I can
Yeah.
get. Any further than that, then it intersects with the moo-moos. You know, field of... What's the word? Not field of range. Kind of boundary box, so to speak. I can put things there, though. Put a little stash box there for the moo. So the moo can... Well, the moo is here to defecate. So she can poop into the stash box. Then we can take the stash box outside, plant all of our crops, and then get whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Right, so how about we actually start working on some of our actual crafting areas then. I really like my distilling thing being here. I think this works out quite nicely. So if we can kind of work with this a little bit, put some rugs down and stuff like that. Lady, your box is here again. There we go. And let's move our distilling things just out to the way here. So now we can put rugs down and stuff like that. For this armor bench, I think I might actually move the armor bench into the lumber yard over here. Because there's a lot of empty space in here. So I think some of the bigger workshops, we'll put them in here. Not only that, but it's a bit more practical anyway, you know? Let's go and pop it. Oh, God's sake. Whoop. There we are. We're in. So let's see. Floor decor. Floor decor. Floor decor. Oh, floordy, 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 floor decor. I'm going to go with this one. This rug right here. A really nice thing about the distilling and brewing stations, this is the brewing station obviously, is that you can line them up in a corner quite well. You can get them working at a right angle really nicely. Show you what I mean. So we've got one in the corner right there. And if we actually just block these, this little wardrobe part of it here, this little sink, then we can make it look like it's kind of one cohesive unit, which works really well, I think. Kind of makes it look very believable. So we can throw that in there, that's all pretty good. But what about maybe some signs or something? Do we need some little signs in the back? I think we do, really, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, what have we got? Have we got any signs about, like, I don't know, cooking or something? You know, we've got a safety sign to wash your hands there, if we can put that there. Item needs support. You can do it, sign! Still doesn't work. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, that's the, it was the glitch where you gotta leave the, camp system. Because that's a thing for some reason now. Well, notice there. And maybe this here, you know, because whilst this is like a moonshining shack, I would like to give the impression that we have some kind of health and safety standards. So there's signs to wash your hands and stuff, you know? Taking your medication. America lives in you. Cleanliness is extra godliness. No, cleanliness is godliness. That's not how it's said, is it? Oh, this one is.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah, this one just says cleanliness is godliness. Yeah, that's blasphemy, that is. Saying it's equal to. So that's not quite right. Yeah, oh well, is what it is. So maybe if we can get another metal one then. There's plumbing tools. Huh. Oh, what about this poster? Yeah, the eviction party time poster. This is the one which you can actually get into the camp system. But it's the one you use to activate the actual quest to get the brewing items. Let's go and throw that there. Hymus Wild Evacuation Party. So it's not really a thing in the UK, you know. Obviously, you have parties and stuff, but you don't have a party saying, our goal is to trash the place. No one says that. That's just like, you're just making a mess. You've got to clean that up, or someone does. You know, why are you deliberately causing trouble? I don't know. We've got like dartboards and stuff like that as well. Yeah, we can have like a dartboard up there.
What about a Nuka-Cola poster?
Yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, those are the wrong ones. Yeah, we go. We've got the old Nuka girl right there. There aren't any Vim posters, are there?
Yes, there is.
Is there a Vim poster in this? Right at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so there is. No one wants Vim. Vim's rubbish.
Love Vim.
You love Vim. Who loves Vim?
Maybe everyone.
Does everyone love Vim?
Probably not.
Don't think so. Okay. Clear out of there. Yeah, it still said it needs support. I don't know what's up with the camp system. I don't know what's going on with it. So, by the way, people, if we go ahead and look at the time, we are currently, oh yes, we're actually quite near the final quarter of the stream. So tell you what, in 10 minutes time, I keep looking at the wrong camera. In 10 minutes time, we're going to go and check the Twitter to see who's been taking part in the share spike. Let's see who's been taking part in that share spike. And as you guys know, if you share spike via Twitter, you should be able to go ahead and see your message turn up in the top right of the screen, which is very exciting, isn't it, people? Okay, so what we need some lights in here, don't we? It's way too dark. Let's see what we can do. One idea I did have was to have the conduits going across so I could hang lights off of them. That might generally be a good thing to do throughout this entire place. But really, it's a bit of hassle for just putting up lights, isn't it? It's a bit of hassle just for putting the lights up. Oh, and also we need to have the new clock here. I haven't used this enough, really. I really want a Nixie watch. But they're so expensive. They're like $500-600 for just an average one. Where's it gone? Is it on the roof? Hit or miss? And Skullman2K has donated $5 via the Super Chat. Says, final. Do I believe the grass right... who says... Do you believe I grass rights to stop plant slaughter? Hashtag plants have feelings too. Oh, hey! Haven't got a chance. Skullman, Skullman. Everyone type Skullman in the chat for donating $5 via the super chat. Do I think plants have feelings? I don't think they have emotions, if that's what you're asking. I don't think plants get scared. I don't think plants, you know, have nasty thoughts. But I do believe plants do look pretty in the corner. And I'm sure there's many jokes people could make about people not having thoughts, but also look pretty in the corner. But you know what I'm saying? The point is, respect all life. You know what I'm saying? Respect all life, especially me. Final render. Why can't I put a clock on a damn shelf, though, for God's sake? Am I completely inept today?
Yes.
And that's also our first donation today. That's a very late one, actually. First donation of the day. Alright. Who's going to go ahead and beat Skullman in the donations? The donation goal today is $5. There we go. Put the clock right there. Silly old clock. So is this roof going to mess me around again? Or am I going to just be able to place it down straight away? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I've got to move this bookshelf again. There we go. Pop that back there. And now put this back in there. There we go. Snug as a bug in a rug. But if you have bugs in your rugs, seriously, get them fumigated. It's a bad idea. They're gonna get itchy in your skin. They're gonna lay eggs in your ears in your sleep.
Ew, no. Stop it.
It's so easy to just wind people up by talking about bugs. having you know, hives inside people's insides, you know.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
I'm going to have the power armor station in this one. Again, anything that's kind of big and industrial, I'm going to have in the wood lumber area. Just to keep it separate from the inside. We've got the flamingos getting in the way. Come on, pelicans! Wood. There we go. So now lights then. So what are we going to do for our overall lighting motif? We're just going to go with, like, normal fluorescent lighting, I suspect. Probably the best way to go, I think, isn't it? So,
Do a bunch of cycling lights.
I do have 2 over here. I need to... Oh, that's a good point. I need to put a terminal down somewhere, don't I? Can I squeeze a terminal in there, I wonder? If I can squeeze a terminal in here, I can get Moo Moo her warm lights. And Moo Moo needs her warm lights. Let's have it at an angle. Okay, so watch yourself, Moo. There we go. And now when we get power to that, we'll be able to... In fact, let's just do it now. Let's just get it over with. Get some power going. I will need a wired pass-through. This one. Yes, I know, Moo. It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. Oh, I've got to remove the damn ceiling again. Let's see. How does this look? Oh, that's floating in the air, though. That's a problem. What's the best way to do this? Maybe it just works anyway. Maybe it'll kind of glitch through the foundation a little bit. No, this is too low. This thing here.
Oh.
I'll try it anyway.
Standard wall height.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump up here, seeing as I need to select it, but the stairs aren't at the front, so I can't just walk in the front door. That's kind of glitching into the shelf right now, so if I move this across to there, maybe? Is that gonna work now? No, it's not working. I need to make this a little higher. What I'll probably do is just pop like a table or something here. Or like a skip. Is there something I can do that looks quite natural? Do I have like a bin or something? In the stashes, maybe. There is a dumpster one. I really need that.
I've got it.
You've got the dumpster
Won't
plan.
be flat though. Yeah. No, I've got it.
Oh no, I do have it as well. Okay, let's pop a dumpster down here. Pop a dumpster. There we go, like that. And now we can place this on top of said dumpster. There we go. Got a bit more height up in here. And that is almost exactly right. If we go a little bit to the left. And connect that to the terminal. Sweet. Now that that's done, where's my actual power pylon? Over here. There we go. Give ourselves a little, what's the word? We can get ourselves a little coupler. We can have some fun here. What's going on in the chat, though, by the way? Let's go and read some of this stuff. Skullman2K says, at any given point, you have thousands of organisms defecating on your face. Well, that's true.
Maybe you do.
But I pay them to do that, though. And also, the thousands of organisms are humans.
Ew.
If I get a downward facing one. Have you seen people who do that stuff? That's bizarre, isn't it? Hey, each to their own. Can't stop them, as long as they're not doing any harm. There we go, now it's working. It's really taking its time though. A little bit of lag. There we go, and now we can plug that into there. Cool, so now there should be power. Hey, there we go. Now Callie's got some red lights to keep her warm.
Hey.
Go and check the brightness and stuff. Lightbox control. Don't worry, Moo, these are going to keep you warm. Set color lights to red. Yes, please. Have set to bright. Bright is very bright, though. Ah, whatever. Rock and roll. She's a big girl. She needs a lot of heat, you know? And now we pop our roof back on. Are you telling me now I can't put the roof on because of that wall passed through? Don't you dare mess me around, game. I've had enough of this. I've got to move it back a couple inches or so. Everything is messing me over today, isn't it? Literally everything. Oh, is it the terminal there, maybe? Try this. Ah, it was just for terminal. That's cool. I can cope with that. And now we just move the terminal back. There we are. Job done. So now, how about I do what I said I was going to do and go and check the Twitter. So how about we go ahead and do that, people? How about we go and check the Twitter? Let's go and have some fun with this. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to my Twitter right now, which is final_render on Twitter. And I'm going to see who has been taking part in the share spike. So, let's go then, people. Let's have some fun. Scroll all the way down here. Oh gosh, there's been a lot of you people. A lot of busy sausages right here. So, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So, we have got Anna Celestia saying, "Hey gang, Final Render is going to brew some powerful stats, for he is in Nukashine nuclear material," maybe included. I believe I said that wrong, but thank you very much, Anna Celestia, for taking part in the share spike right there. Who else has been taking part in the share spike? We've got Zusu saying, "Yeah!" which is excellent. We've got the lovely K-Pal here, saying, "I'm working on my shiny new emote tonight, but the wonderful Final Render is live over on the U of the Tubes. I'll be lurking while working, so I'll see you in there." Thank you very much, K-Pal. That is very, very kind of you. And you obviously weren't just lurking, you were also defecating while working in my camp. Absolutely disgusting. What am I going to do with you? And we've got Nicole Starkey right here. I don't know who that is. Who says, "Come join us on the Final Render channel for some live Fallout 76 camp building. We're finishing our MIRE Moon Shack." And has a link to the stream. Thank you very much, Nicole. Thank you. And who have we got next? Daniel Viserys saying, "MIRE Whiskey Shack build part 2. You should come watch Final Render build a whiskey shack out in the mire. Come by and say hi." Oh, thanks very much, matey. Hopefully some people did come along and say hi. Also got Laura Elstrad saying, "Come join us as the brilliant boss of beverages Final Render continues building his whiskey shack in the mire of Fallout 76. But oh, moonshine is good for everyone. Plus put some hairs on your chest." Do women want hairs on their chest?
No.
Women don't want hairs on their chest. I don't understand that at all, you know. I should glue stuff onto mine, really. Make it a bit more impressive. Okay, and we have also got... Oh, here we go. This is a Furry Fox with his Grognak roleplay. That looks pretty good, actually. That generally looks like something you don't want to mess with. Look at those nipples. Looks like you could open a can of soup with those. Thanks very much for sharing your image right there, matey, and taking part in the share spike. And we've got Anna Celestia yet again saying Final Render is having some plant problems. Give him some love and join us here. Oh, we've definitely had some problems, didn't we? And we've also got Stuart Strodsky and Bethesda UK retweeting the stream. Thanks very much for retweeting it, guys. Helps bring people in. And we have also got Minston saying, "Yo boy Min." Oh boy. Who has tweeted a photograph saying, "The person below twerks too much." And that is me below, twerking way too much. I personally don't think you can twerk too much. I mean, you could twerk too much in the sense that, you know, the clap of your ass cheeks is alerting all the guards. But until that day, everything is okay. Do as much as you want. And I've also got Log Racer YouTube. Log Racer. Wow, that sounds fun. We've also got MIRE Whiskey Shack Build Part 2. Thanks very much for taking part in the share spike, matey. And we have also got Gamer Geeks saying tonight's sponsor is brought to you by Nuka Shine. The Shine of the Night. Ooh, the Shine of the Night. I like that. That's pretty. That's poetic. And what else have we got? We've got lots of people just liking the tweet. Thank you very much for doing that as well, guys. That helps it get shared around. Daniel Visser is saying, here is a selfie of Dave when you can't play Fallout 76. Dave, you never told me you were PewDiePie. You never told me you were Pewds. Oh, boy. Does that make me a 9-year-old? I don't really know. We've got James Townsend yet again taking part in the share spike. If you do the share spike, you've got to make sure you include the link to the actual stream. You've got to make sure you include the link to the stream so people can actually get into the stream. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much, though, matey. I've also got Debbie saying, woohoo! Dizzy Debs right there. Thank you very much for going ahead and taking part in the share spike. I've also got Anna Celestia saying, Render is checking Twitter right now. Is he? Well, you better stop that annoying little pest.
Oh,
Silly little sausage. Oh, are we in a radstorm now? Oh, indeed we are. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Actually, it looks gorgeous, actually. I'm gonna get some footage of this before it goes away. Radstorms are really not very common here, are they? And Sinister Hand says, morning, Render. Morning, Sinister Hand. How are you, matey? Sinister Hand, of course, is one of our YouTube members. And if you guys want to go ahead and get access to all of the emotes you can see at the bottom of the screen right now, you can go ahead and become a YouTube member. It costs $5 a month. It's very similar to a Twitch partner. You can access all the emotes that you can see on stream. You get early previews of videos before they go out to everyone else. And if you're on PC, you can join me on my Fallout 76 PC friends list. So please consider becoming a $5 YouTube member. It'll be fantastic if you could do that. And the more members we get, the more emotes YouTube gives us. So hopefully we can get some fantastic new members today and have a lot of fun with you guys. And Aziz has just subscribed. Thank you very much, matey. And of course also, $5 and up patrons get all the same benefits as the YouTube members as well. They get added to the PC friends list, they get the early videos, everything like that. Just disconnecting my peasant stick here. Peasant stick disengaged. So, I'm pretty happy with that then so far. Just freaking E on my wall. That's just so freaking stupid. Okay, let's put one of these coolers down here. I actually did have the cooler plan. I bought it on my melee character, but then I accidentally read it before I could give it to this character. That is one trouble with juggling multiple characters. When you're juggling around these two women, you typically get the plans mixed up. They look very similar, though. Actually, my two characters.
That's what you get for juggling two women.
But, you know, one's way better at other things. One's way tougher and cooler and drink a liquor. And the other one is great at building and petting moves and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I need something here, don't I? Something, anything, something pretty. Something to take away the horrible blandness. We could have something like that, like a little shelf. But I do have a really nice pre-made shelf, don't I? If I go to my blueprints. This one.
Ooh, the busty shelf.
Yeah, the busty shelf, as it's been known, where we got Stalin, some lady, and some books right there. It's a really nice idea to just blueprint some nice designs that you're proud of, you know? K-Pal says, if I had the letters, I would bring the B. I would bring back the B meme. Is there a B meme?
There
Oh, do you mean like the B movie? You like jazz? But no, we've got the E, which the E has vanished. A? Hit or miss? I guess they never miss.
You'll find it.
Are you just moving the E around? Why is there an E on my ceiling? Why is there an E on my ceiling? Dear, oh dear. You know, you try to make nice content. You try to be nice to people, but they just fill you with ease. Now, there's two jokes in there, actually, by the way. If you can get both, you know, you'll be very happy. Let's see. If I can get, like, another painting in there. Oh, we got flowers, we got a barn. That's a different kind of barn, so we'll have this one. Oop. Get it out of my face. I like the barn, but not that much, Jesus.
You got a plant on your roof.
Why is there a plant on my roof?
I don't know.
K.a.m.p, did you put a plant on my roof? Well,
Yeah.
I know you planted on my roof, but did you put a plant on my roof as well? Oh, that fireplace is really causing trouble with my mouse control. It really does not want to sit there. Oh, forget it. We'll go with a small poster. Seeing as we're going to have it mostly covered up anyway. Or some of these tricentennial ones. There we go. One there. And another one there. There we go. Now where's me busty shelf? Busty shelf. It's called that because it's got 2 busts on it. There we go. I know it's covering the posters, but the whole idea is to just fill the space, you know. You don't want empty space. Nothing's more boring than empty space. There we go. We got that there. And maybe we'll find something to put in the middle of the room for now. But what I'd like to do is maybe flesh out this distillery a little bit here. Seeing as this is the kind of whole point of it, you know? Maybe we get some shelves and stuff in there. Maybe even some more stashes. That'll be quite good. Or plants. You know, we'll need some plants and stuff for the distillery, won't we? Oh, but they're all a bit fruity, aren't they? They're just ferns. You can't really use a fern in distilling. And Sinister Hand has donated $2 via the Super Chat and says, just getting on the board. Chance Dave, Dave, Dave. Oh, way! Everyone chants Dave, 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 Dave. Everyone type Dave in the chat because Sinister Hand told me to. Thank you very much for donating $2 via the Super Chat. Wow, that really messed me up right there, having to say something different. Thank you very much, Sinister Hand, for donating $2 via the Super Chat. That is very cool of you. You are now on the board. And, oh, guess who is nearly off the board?
Oh no.
Oh, no. You're nearly off the board, Nicole. Well, you don't have to, of course. You don't have to.
Of course not.
Let me see. Do you still do you have the tool shelf, tool cabinet? This is the universal.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the universal symbol for tool chest. This right here. If you see someone do this, it's because they need a tool shelf. It's like, all right,
I have no steel.
You have no steel.
It's all on my other character.
Oh,
I got 1,000 on my other character.
How can you have no steel? Gosh sake. Let me give you some steel. Let me give you some steel.
Okay.
Do I even have any on me, or do I have to go into my own little stash? This character is still way, way overstocked. Absolutely ridiculous.
Wait, you've got 500 on you.
Oh yeah, so I do. There you go. You can have some steel here. That's just on me. You know, I've got loads more in the stash as well. There you go.
Alright. So the big tall...
Yeah, you know, the orange one.
The workshop's budget has been exceeded.
No, it has not. I need to friggin' delete some stuff. There wasn't so many lunch pails in my way. Let's see what I can get rid of.
You can delete them if you don't want them.
I'm not deleting the lunch pails. They're mine.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. You should have some budget left now. In fact, let me just start scrapping stuff, actually. Remove some of these oil lamps and stuff like that. You can only have 50 lights now, but you have a lot of lights. Yeah, see, look, I've got like 10 sets of foundations. Get rid of these. And they're all hideous, though. They really, really are. Okay. Where is it then? Why is there a bee on the ceiling as well?
No idea.
Why is there a bee on the ceiling?
I don't know. Who put that there? Is that the tool chest you want?
Yes, this is the tool chest I want. Thank you very much for giving me the tool chest. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Okay, let's pop that in there. And what I was thinking is get this one. This is a really nice little thing I like doing. Is getting the tool chests, all like the explosive crates and stuff like that, and squeezing them into this little hole down here in the weapons bench. Looks really nice, I think. You know, just pop that in there. Got yourself, makes it look a bit more interesting, you know. And of course, you can still use that as a stash. So, you know, save some space. Not budget or anything, but save some space. And we could probably move this. We could have that right there, you know. Maybe if we move the Vim for now. Move the Vim just for a moment. And then we can place this down here. There we are. Oh look, we've got a floating stash now. Someone once said to me, final render. Where is your stash? I said, here. It's right here.
Are you pointing at your face?
No. I wonder, could we maybe slide that underneath the smaller weapons bench? Because I do prefer the other weapons bench. This one. Yeah, it just looks a bit neater.
Skullman.
What's wrong? What's Skullman done? Did he make fun of you?
You'll see.
Did he call you a ninny?
Worse, he called me a badger.
A badger? Oh, you gotta be careful. K-Par's boyfriend is called Badgers. Who I met the other day, actually. Awesome dude. Really freaking tall, though. Really freaking tall. You know, it's like visiting New York City. Oh my gosh, right there. And Skullman2K has donated $2 via the Super Chat and says, pushing the badger off the board. Oh, hey! Everyone got a chance. Skullman, Skullman, Skullman. Everyone type Skullman in the chat for pushing the badger off the board with a $2 donation right there. Oh, I think that's annoyed her already. Thank you very much for the $2 donation, matey. That is very, very kind of you indeed. See, that just helps get me food. Helps get me on adventures and stuff like that. Mostly it just goes to buy a new kit. Like some of the donation money from the last stream went to buy the new cable so I could get my camera up here. My nicer camera, my DSLR camera. So just stuff like that really does help improve the stream. Okay, I also need a chemistry station, don't I? I'm thinking I want to have the chemistry station in this corner back here. Because I like using the actual corner piece of the chemistry station. Let's go and pop that right there. There we go. Doo-doo. And we will... What else will we need? I don't know what else we'll need, really. Because we've got 2 more stuff outside. Got the Tinkerer's Bench, of course. That's already here. Let's go and pop this here. Oh, we could get a cooking stove in here, I suppose. Something we could do.
Yeah.
I love this song. I love this song. I love it. And Nicole Starkey has donated $10 via the Super Chat and says, ain't no badger, you pest skull man. Oh, way! Everyone go chat. Nicole Starkey, Nicole Starkey, Nicole Starkey. Everyone type Nicole Starkey in the chat for donating $10 via the Super Chat. Thank you very much, Nicole Starkey. Also known as No Badger. Oh dear. Why are you so against being called a badger? What's wrong with badgers, eh? Eh? Hit or miss?
I ain't a badger. No. At least pick an Australian animal. Come on.
Australian what? Would you rather I called you a dingo? Would that make you less upset?
Dingoes are super cute, okay? I've seen dingoes in person. They're super cute.
Dingoes in person? Is that like dingoes on stage?
Yes.
I thought so. Right, let's move this cookery over here. And I wonder if we can glitch that into the Tinker's Workbench. Just a tiny bit, just a wee bit. The whole point of this build, by the way, is not really to make a home, just in case you're curious. It's mostly just to make a factory. You know, we haven't even placed any of our crops yet. And to tell you the truth, all that stuff with the crops and stuff, I'll probably do in my spare time. You know, I don't think I'll stream this build again. I'll probably just finish it in my spare time. I wonder if we can put like a big quantum sign somewhere as well, because I do love these quantum signs.
Ooh.
Ooh. But look, it's looking like it's playing hard to get. So, where's a rug? Rug, 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 rug. Rug, 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 rug. Yes, thank you, Moo. I need a smaller rug, don't I? Yep, this will do. Little brown one. Little brown rug. So let's move that stash for now. And put this onto the rug. There we go. So now we can pick up the rug. Can we glitch it any closer at all?
I think it's glitching into the ceiling.
It's not the ceiling. There's like one little knobbly bit right here on the Tinkerer's bench. You know, the knobbly Tinkerer right here. It's getting in the way. Ah, well, it's what it is. But on this side, you can kind of glitch it into the other tables a little bit, right on here. But on the other side, you can't. I should probably read some of the chat a little bit here, by the way. I should actually read some of the chat a little bit. Moshi Mosh says, have you ever watched Stranger Things Final Render? I have never watched Stranger Things. Actually, no.
Really?
No, never watched Stranger Things. Not once. Dorberican, I believe I said that incorrectly, but I'll carry on, says you could put a water spout outside the window by the chem bench so no one can stop your boiled water needs. That's a cool idea, actually. You can just have, like, the, you just have it poking through the wall, can't you? I mean, we are going to have, like, big water purifiers out here. In fact, I should probably put a purifier down here now before I forget. I am a worm before I am a man. Right, where's me water? Please, Bethesda. Alphabetical orders, please. Alphabetical. Would make things easier for me, final render. There we go, got a industrial water purifier right there. Now, obviously, you don't actually use purified water to make the whiskey and stuff like that. You use boiled water. But hey, it is what it is. And, oh, sorry about that. I'm sneezing right there. I don't know if I could really get the spout into there, because if you look, this is our wall. You know, so it's very, very high up. You know, we'd have to put it onto, like, a series of posts and stuff like that, and it would be a wee bit difficult. Okay. And, Jordan Anderson says, you could use some more track lights. You could use some more tracks for your song playlist render. I do need to get some more songs, actually. Yeah, I need to jump into the YouTube royalty-free section and see what I can find. Like, I really wanted to use the stuff from Tom Carradine, but it's got talking in it. And that's a bit distracting doing a stream, I feel. You're having, like, multiple people talking. And one person singing. Singing, aye, aye, yippee. Aye, aye, yippee. Aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Okay, I need another rug. I need the brown rug. Or grey rug. Where's me grey rug? That's my favourite one, you know, the kind of rubberized one. There we go. Rubber rug. Rubber rug. Pop that right there. I like to just have a little rug. By all the stations, you know? Have to insulate you from electricity and all that kind of stuff. And Jim2000 Jam 2 says, Render, I was late to the stream, but hi. Hey, matey, nice to see you. It doesn't matter if you're late, as long as you're here and having fun. That's the main thing. Like, some people turn up early, and they still have fun. As long as you're here is the important thing. Doesn't matter if you're late, early, as long as you're here having fun. We've got these vases here, but they look more like urns, if you ask me. It's a bit depressing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Let's go take...
There's a wanted character.
Is there? Oh, I'm not going over there for 5. Gecko Stone. Sounds like a Bond character. Yeah, it sounds like a spy. Gecko. I'm in position. Right, have we got any more signs? We've got that one there. The only problem, though, is that a lot of these signs are having trouble with all the walls and stuff like that being different heights, aren't they? There's a lot of seams as well. But maybe we could have some more stash and stuff. Like, we've got an Eatertronic here. Can we get an Eatertronic somewhere in there? Or is it a bit too fat, this boy? It is a big boy.
Bit thick.
It's a bit thick, yeah. Not happening there, though. I don't know. Let's have a toilet. Rock and roll. We get a bath. Can we get a bath in there? Oh, I want to get a bath for me moo-moo. Do you want a bath, moo-moo? Yeah. But it's not working because the moo-moo's radius is too wide. My moo-moo's too wide.
Gosh damn it, Moo.
Gosh darn it, Moo. Silly old Moo. Okay, well, realistically speaking, I don't need to have much more. Yeah, I've got everything I need for it to function. If I could just tidy this up a little bit now. Do something with this powered door eventually, I promise. Do I even need this stash? I could have another stash right here, I suppose, just to help tidy it up a little bit. Have that there. Because the whole idea with this build is not really to have loads of decoration. It's mostly just being things like, the actual shape of the building is quite unique. That's an attractive selling point of the video. Also, getting the wind turbine generator inside this tower, you know, that's another thing. I know it's stuff we've done before, but it's stuff which I think is what's making this build quite interesting. And we haven't even touched the farm yet. And Zerlene Samak has just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. That's very, very kind of you indeed. So yeah, I might leave this area for now then. Store away those lunch pails. And then I might start planning where I want to put all my crop and stuff like that. Because we've got 10 minutes left of the stream. And I want to see where we can realistically put our food and stuff. I want to integrate this car somehow. You know, have like a barbecue area around the car or something. You know, I think that would be pretty cool. Don't you think? And maybe proper redneck it up, you know what I mean? Can you proper redneck something? I think you can. I don't know about you. I've only been to the States once, but I think I'd have way more fun in the South than I would anywhere else. I don't know if that's just me.
Oh, definitely.
I think I'd have way more fun in the South.
I definitely did. More fun in the South, for sure.
Okay, so let's see what I can do here then. I definitely want to have... Well, I want these fire barrels, but they're still glitched, aren't they? They give off a white light, not an orange light. And that really... Bethesda, you need to get on this, guys. You know, this fire barrel, obviously it's fire, but it's a white light, as you can see on the wall here. You know? We need to submit a ticket for that, really, don't we? Because it makes an otherwise really nice item completely worthless. Because it just looks wrong. You know, it's silly. The barbecues. Where are the barbecues? Are they in appliances? Yes, they are. Okay, so we got barbecues. What does barbecue even stand for? Because I honestly have no idea what it stands for. No ideas? I have no clue. No idea at all. Okay. Vault Boy says that their Brahmin is called Big Smoke because you've got to get a drink to keep your strength up. Hey, I see what you did there. And I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, an extra 6 with extra dip. Did you see the video when someone worked out the entire cost of Big Smoke's meal? It's something like $90 or something like that. For like one dude at a fast food restaurant in the early 90s. So that's an expensive meal, dude. He was a hungry boy. Hungry boy. Right, so what am I looking for then? Benches and stuff, it would be a nice idea, wouldn't it? And miscellaneous stuff. I would like to have like a tarpaulin, you know, a little marquee, but it's too clean, you know, it's the Vault-Tec one. It doesn't really quite work here, you know what I mean? Skullman says BBQ is just short for barbecue. I thought it might have meant something. You know? I think that's a wasted opportunity. You know, I don't know, you call it beef, burgers, and something else, beginning with Q. Ah, got him. Can we get this tent over the car? Just out of curiosity. Nah. Alright. Oh, we got toilets, of course. We need carsies, don't we? Let's get a carsie right here. So after you've dropped a log, you can drop a log. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, did you guys know you can lock these? I don't know why, but you can. it's just something you can do. Little quirky thing there. I wish I could lock my outside toilets. That'd be great fun. Think of all the fun you could have with that. Well, why is there a freaking E on the inside of the lumber yard as well? There's just E's everywhere. Oh dear, oh dear. Just E, E, E. E, E, E.
E.
What I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to see, can I glitch this barbecue inside the truck? So it's kind of like in the cab. That'd be kind of sweet, wouldn't it? You know, kind of integrate the actual car into the barbecue itself. Is there anything I can do like that? Or just get it as close as possible? Like that. It's not perfect, but from this angle, it looks kind of cool. It's a little different, you know what I mean? And Skullman says, well, cooking in the style of barbecuing is older than burgers are. Well, that's true, I suppose. I mean, you know, cavemen were just putting meat onto fires, weren't they? And then they discovered how to cook. Hey? Server not responding? Hit or miss? I guess they always miss. Ooh. Ouchie. That sucks, doesn't it? That sucks. K-Pal says, I didn't know there was a wood extractor. Derp. Well, yeah, I got plenty of wood to show everyone, K-Pal. Let's see what happens now. It says waiting. I don't know if it's really worth doing much more, seeing as we are about to end the stream anyway in 5 minutes, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up for sure. Okay, let's jump back in. And Jordan Anderson says, what are you talking about? Barbecue stands for Big Booty Queen. Oh, that's true. So now you can say, I was in church and I saw a big booty queen clapping away down the aisle. You know, you could say something like that, maybe. Okay. Let's see what happens then. Are the servers actually offline, or was that server just a bit poo-poo? See what's going on here then. Well, I've joined a team, it says. I guess that one server just went a bit wrong. Steve Cobbler says, show me your wood. Hey, careful. Family friendly around here. We never say anything rude like that. Nick Russell says, where did you pick up the frat letters? I believe you get them just as a random drop for doing Biv's quests. You know, every day you go back to the drunk robot, Robo Brain, and then he will give you a quest which will give you a new recipe for alcohol, but it will also give you some other random drop as well, including those kind of frat boy party house letters, which is pretty good. What else are people saying in this chat then? Moshi Mosh says, render is too modern. Too modern? If anything, I'm too old. Or too young. No, wait. If I'm modern, then I am old. No. I'm young. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. K-Pal says, how do you use wood ones at the lumber mill? They work exactly the same, really, as the other extractors. See, if you look, this is what it looks like normally. Before the game, goes completely poo-poo and starts loading in on my camp. You can see those little logs on the floor. Those are lumber mill extractors. So you can pop a machine down onto it. See, it looks like this. Just like that. And then you can pop a machine onto it like normal. The rest of it I built myself. So look, we've got like a floating flamingo there as everything's slowly materializing in. It's like the end of Back to the Future, but in reverse. Everything's fading in. Rather than Michael J. Fox's hand, slowly disappearing. Hit or miss? Are you causing trouble already? The moment we get into the server, you start shooting stuff. Is that what's happening?
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Precinct unresponsive.
Laser fire.
Request for
That's
repair.
What are you doing here?
Failed.
You smelly old shoe brush. Did he just say herb herb?
I think he said head hurt.
Oh, I think he said herb derp. That's way funnier. Oh, bloody messed
Oh,
him.
bloody mess.
Oh, yuck. Okay. We're back in the saddle now, then. We're back in the saddle. Cable says, oh, cool, yeah, that's fine. I'm near one of those. Don't you go moving your Phantom camp. I actually built K-Pal, or helped K-Pal build her camp on live stream. It took 4 hours or so. It took a very long time. Oh, dear. So don't you go moving your camp, lady. Don't you go moving your camp without me. Server.
I'm getting server not responding.
Yep.
Again. Something's going wrong with these servers.
Yeah. Well, hit or miss. I guess they always miss. Huh?
I wonder if there's a Twitter post about it.
Well, you know what? It's probably time to wind up the stream now anyway, seeing as, we can't really do much more with the servers acting like this. And it's normally about time to end it now anyway. So hopefully, I can go and finish this in my spare time. I just need to maybe add some more lights to the inside, add some more colour to it primarily. It looks a bit boring, doesn't it? We need to get some cycling lights in there and stuff. And also, I need to plant all of my crops and do a small little picnic area. Yep, disconnected from server. There we go. Okie dokie. But before I go, of course, we had 2 more parts in the share spike. We had C, who said, can I catch the share spike before he stops shining a light on it? Yes, certainly can, matey. There you go. You caught yourself in the share spike right there. That's pretty darn good indeed. And we also had NoProsNoobs. Go ahead and like in all of the tweets. Thank you very much for taking part in the share spike there, matey. Alrighty, so sorry we kind of had to not quite finish it the way we want. And also, I'm very sorry that we spent a lot of time trying stuff which didn't work today. But that's the nature of building, you try things, and if they work, awesome. But if they don't work, then, at least you tried. You know what I'm saying? So thank you very much for watching this live stream, people. It's been a really fun one. As I said, I'll probably finish this off in my spare time. That way we can get the video out sooner rather than later. But if I do feel like live streaming, maybe live stream some more of the PvP build and stuff like that, could definitely go ahead and do that. Me and Nicole have been doing lots of work with our PvP builds. We've been killing people essentially all day, and it's been absolutely great fun. And I can't wait to go ahead and show you guys some more progress we've got with those characters. And also, people, make sure you go ahead and check out all the cool Patreon people in the description below, who you can see scrolling right now, who help support the channel with their financial donations. You yourself, of course, can also do the same. And also, you can go ahead and do the same for the YouTube members. If you want to go ahead and become a YouTube member yourself, click on the big green join button that is directly beneath the stream, and then hopefully you can go ahead and become a YouTube member, should you want to. And as I said, been an interesting stream. You know, we've tried some new stuff, like I've got some new tech going, you know, I've got the new camera working, and obviously it does cut out every now and then, but it's a much nicer quality camera, I feel as if, and it works out pretty good, I think. And what else is going on in the chat quickly before I go? Quantum Slash is saying, are you going to play Survival when it comes out? Oh, I'll definitely give it a go. Yeah, I'm really curious to know what that's going to be like. Because whilst we do get a lot of PvP action, you know, we're pretty good at engaging people in PvP. It would be nice to just have no restrictions on it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll definitely try that when it comes out in 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been the final render, and you'll be the audience. Until next time, farewell. Bye-bye, gang. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Dave, say goodbye to the people on the stream. Oh, don't be so sad, Dave. I know the stream's over, but we'll do more soon. We will do more, I promise you. We'll do more soon. And I'll let you be the star of the stream. How about that? Yeah? Yeah, you're meant to stop the stream at this point now, though. You're not going to get it if you don't stop.